Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters, and welcome to Purpose Deen. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to enjoy blessings and ease even with modest means, while others struggle despite having more? In the Quran, there are words and names of Allah that carry profound meaning and power when remembered sincerely. Today, we'll uncover one such rarely recited word, a word that connects you directly to the source of all provision and barakah. This isn't about instant wealth or magical shortcuts. It's about aligning your heart and actions with divine mercy so that whatever you already have expands with unseen goodness. In this video, we'll explore the meaning behind this special word, how to recite it with presence, and how it can transform your daily life when combined with gratitude, trust, and honest effort. Stay with us as we begin this journey together. 1. Meaning and significance of Barakah. Barakah is an Arabic term often translated as blessing, but its meaning is far deeper. It signifies the unseen increase, growth, and goodness that Allah places in something, whether time, wealth, family, or knowledge. A small amount of money with barakah can feel abundant and stretch far, while a large amount without barakah can quickly disappear. In the Quran and Sunnah, barakah is portrayed as a gift that transforms ordinary efforts into extraordinary outcomes. It is not limited to material wealth. It also brings peace of mind, stronger relationships, and contentment of the heart. Barakah is a sign of Allah's pleasure and mercy, and it descends upon those who seek it through halal means, gratitude, and remembrance of Him. Understanding barakah shifts our focus from simply acquiring more to inviting Allah's increase into what we already have, creating a life that is rich in blessings rather than just numbers. 2. Quranic words and dhikr for provision. Throughout the Quran, Allah mentions specific words and phrases that embody His mercy, forgiveness, and generosity. These words are not charms or spells. They are powerful reminders of His attributes and promises. When believers recite them with sincerity, they align their hearts with divine guidance and invite spiritual abundance. Certain short verses and supplications, for example, emphasize seeking Allah's provision, pardoning, and help. Reciting them regularly helps a person remain conscious of the source of all sustenance and strengthens their trust in Him. Such dhikr softens the heart, cleanses intentions, and draws the believer closer to Allah, which in turn can open doors of opportunity, ease difficulties, and increase blessings. The Quran itself describes remembrance as a light and healing for believers. Integrating these recitations into daily routines transforms ordinary actions into acts of worship that nurture both material well-being and inner contentment. 3. The specific word and its meaning, translation. Among the many words of the Quran that reflect Allah's generosity, one stands out for its direct link to sustenance and expansion. Al-Razzaq, which means the All-Provider. This is one of Allah's beautiful names mentioned in the Quran, highlighting Him as the one who continually grants provision to every creature without limit. When a believer recites and reflects on this word, they acknowledge that every form of sustenance, wealth, health, knowledge, and opportunities flows only from Him. This awareness nurtures gratitude and humility, while also inspiring a person to seek lawful means of earning. Repeating Al-Razzaq with presence of heart is a way of calling upon Allah using His own name, which He encourages in the Quran. It shifts one's mindset from relying solely on effort to relying on the giver of results, thereby inviting unseen ease and increase into daily life. 4. Importance of sincerity and consistency. Reciting any Quranic word or name of Allah is most effective when it comes from a heart filled with sincerity. Sincerity means you are not treating the recitation as a ritual for instant results, but as an act of worship that strengthens your bond with your Creator. It involves pure intention, humility, and an honest desire for Allah's pleasure, rather than only material gain. Consistency then acts as the key that unlocks lasting benefits. Instead of sporadic or hurried recitation, making it a daily habit, whether after prayer, at dawn, or before sleeping, builds spiritual discipline and inner focus. Over time, this steady remembrance purifies thoughts, softens the heart, and invites subtle changes in one's life and livelihood. Together, sincerity and consistency transform a simple practice into a powerful source of barakah, aligning your effort, prayers, and actions with divine support in ways that are gradual but deeply enduring. 5. Connection to gratitude, tawakkul, and halal efforts. True remembrance of Allah naturally awakens gratitude because each recitation makes a believer more aware of the countless gifts already present in their life. Expressing thanks through words and action becomes a magnet for more blessings, as the Quran itself promises increase to the grateful. At the same time, dhikr nurtures tawakkul, placing full trust in Allah's plan while still fulfilling personal responsibilities. This trust removes anxiety over results and keeps the heart at peace during uncertainty. Alongside gratitude and trust, a believer is also reminded to pursue only halal means of earning. Spiritual practices are never a substitute for honest work. Rather, they guide one's efforts to be pure and ethical, so the blessings gained are wholesome and lasting. By uniting gratitude, tawakkul, and halal striving, a person creates the strongest foundation for barakah and sustenance that benefits both this world and the next. 6. Benefits experienced by believers who recite regularly. Those who make a habit of reciting Quranic words connected to provision often notice changes that go beyond financial gain. One of the first benefits is a sense of calm and reassurance, as remembrance strengthens the heart and lessens anxiety about the future. This inner stability allows a person to think more clearly, make wiser choices, and recognize new opportunities. Regular recitation also acts like a constant reminder to live ethically, which in turn protects one's wealth and reputation from harm. Many believers report that unexpected ease appears in their daily affairs, such as debts being resolved, new work openings emerging, or family relationships improving. These outcomes are not instant miracles, but subtle forms of support and growth that accumulate over time. By keeping their hearts connected to Allah through steady dhikr, people find that even small blessings expand and their lives feel more purposeful and guided. 7. Clarifying it's not a magic formula, but a way to draw closer to Allah. Many people approach Quranic words and dhikr with the hope of quick results, but it is important to remember that these recitations are not secret charms or shortcuts to instant wealth. They are acts of worship, meant to soften the heart and strengthen the bond between a servant and their Creator. When a person recites a word from the Quran with humility, they are acknowledging Allah's greatness and seeking His pleasure rather than only material gain. This shift in intention changes the whole experience. Instead of measuring success by outward outcomes, the believer begins to value the inner peace, guidance, and spiritual growth that come from remembrance. In this way, the recitation becomes a journey toward nearness to Allah, where barakah and provision are welcomed as byproducts of sincere devotion, not the primary goal. This perspective keeps one's practice pure and deeply rewarding over time. 8. Encouragement to integrate this dhikr into daily life. Incorporating a Quranic word or name of Allah into daily life is most effective when it becomes a natural rhythm rather than a task on a checklist. You can start by choosing a consistent time, such as after prayer, during a morning walk, or before sleep, to quietly recite it and reflect on its meaning. Linking it with daily activities like commuting, cooking, or waiting in line helps keep the remembrance alive without feeling forced. Writing the word on a small card or saving it as a phone wallpaper can also serve as a gentle reminder. Over time, this steady presence shifts the heart's focus from distractions to divine awareness, making everyday moments acts of worship. Integrating dhikr in this way cultivates mindfulness, patience, and a sense of companionship with Allah throughout the day. As a result, life feels lighter, more purposeful, and more open to subtle blessings and opportunities. Alhamdulillah, dear brothers and sisters, we've reflected on a beautiful Quranic word that reminds us of Allah's endless provision and barakah. By reciting it with sincerity and living with gratitude, trust, and honest effort, we invite blessings into every part of our lives. If you found this reminder valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to Purpose Deen so more people can benefit from such knowledge. As a positive prayer, say, Ya Allah, fill our lives with halal sustenance and endless barakah. Write this prayer in the comments to spread hope and inspire others to remember Allah as well.